This is Nightline. Tonight, sleep divorce.
This is night 2 of sleep divorce. Is this the life I've been missing?
Why some couples happily in love are choosing to sleep separately.
My husband and I have separate rooms, and everybody wants to know why.
Celebs like Kaylee Cuoco and Bette Midler opening up about having their own bedrooms.
So what is the secret to a long, happy marriage?
Separate bedrooms, because my husband snores.
Could a sleep divorce add more passion to your partnership?
Like, I'm thinking already, like, a little booty call later this week. Like, I sneak into his room, surprise him with a little booty call.
Or could it lead to a real divorce? Plus, return to retail.
45 down, and I've just been like scrapping together different things.
As GLP-1s help shrink waistlines.
I also don't know what size I am anymore.
Some using the so-called skinny shot are ditching online shopping and basking in the glow of those dressing room lights as they suit up their brand new bodies.
The bottom line for me is shopping is fun, and it hasn't been for years and years.
And Tate McRae goes for gold. The revolving door singer turning heads with that gold dip at Lollapalooza. We're behind the scenes with the team that pulled off the gilded surprise. From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, as more Americans seem obsessed with getting their best night's slumber, some couples are opening up about a sleep hack that lets them stretch out and rest up all alone. Welcome to Sleep Divorce. Here's Nightline's Ashin Singh.
All right, guys, we're about to have our first night divorced from each other.
Linsey and Jared Shelton have been happily married for more than 12 years. But lately, their bedtime routine looks a little different than it used to. Instead of snuggling together, they kiss goodnight and head off to separate bedrooms in what's known as a sleep divorce.
The word divorce sounds harsh, but it's just you're divorcing your sleep.
Yeah, sleep separation.
Your sleep yeah.
And Joe, were you like nervous about bringing it up to Linsey?
Yeah. A little bit, yeah. Because I think a lot of people equate sleeping together with intimacy, and I didn't want her to think like we were separating emotionally or anything like that. We've got an extra bedroom now, we've got an extra bed. Let's just try it out and see how it goes for both of us.
And that first night, I was up with the light on, reading my book, had my little show on, and then I realized I kind of like this. It's kind of fun.
Okay, you guys, this is night 2 of sleep divorce. I got home late because I went out with some friends. Didn't have to sneak into my room because he's not in here. He's in his room.
Linsey chronicling the couple's transition to sleeping apart on social media.
I'm in the bathroom, about to take a shower with some music on. Is this the life I've been missing?
Jared, what was that first night like for you? Was it weird?
Honestly, I slept so much better. I felt great the next day.
King-size beds.
And they're not alone. Other couples posting about their solo sleeping arrangements too.
Start off, my room is on the main level. His room, you have to go upstairs.
Even celebs are getting candid. Actress Kaylee Cuoco telling the Armchair Expert podcast how her fiance broached the issue.
So he's like, how do you feel if I sleep in that other room? And he goes, let's try it. Game changer.
Legendary singer and actress Bette Midler telling Entertainment Tonight this about her nearly 42-year marriage.
So what is the secret to a long, happy marriage?
Separate bedrooms, because my husband snores.
Does a so-called sleep divorce spice things up, or could it lead to an actual divorce? Linsey and Jared first met in college as roommates. The couple later both choosing careers as ICU travel nurses.
Clearly, you guys were able to make it work for a long amount of time, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's been snoring since the first time we slept in the same bed together, but it started bothering me more the longer we were together.
I'm not really sure if I can keep doing this.
Yeah, I've always had trouble sleeping, so anything wakes me up.
What did you guys do to try and get a good night's rest?
He'd try to kick the dogs out of the bed, but like one of our dogs would always get back up, which would wake him up again.
Eye mask, earplugs. I tried a couple of like breathing devices. It didn't work super well for me.
Earlier this year, they took the plunge and began sleeping separately.
It's just your sleep. It's not indicative of how deep your relationship is.
There's nothing magical going on. You're both unconscious beside each other.
From an emotional standpoint, was there something strange about the fact that you weren't sleeping together at night?
There's been some nights where I'm like, I want to stay in the same bed tonight, and we just do.
And you just do.
And we just do. We're like, okay, well, we'll sleep together that night.
And the question on so many minds:
how do you guys navigate intimacy? I mean, you guys are literally in separate beds.
I call it adult sleepover. You guys, guess whose bed I'm in? My man's. We have 2 beds. There's 2 options.
It's typically my place, less dog hair.
Yeah, it's typically his place.
But some of the same annoyances can return.
Somewhere around 1/3 of couples at some point will choose to sleep apart from their partners, so-called sleep divorced.
Wendy Troxel is a clinical psychologist and certified sleep specialist. She hasn't treated the couples Nightline interviewed, but says good rest is vital to healthy relationships.
A well-slept partner is a better partner. When you're well-slept, you're a better communicator, you're nicer, you're less irritable.
Troxel says open and honest communication with a partner is key.
The concern that so many people have is, oh my gosh, if we choose to have a sleep divorce, that necessarily means we're headed straight to a real divorce. And that is simply not the case for most couples. But the key is how you approach the conversation about sleeping apart.
And yet sleeping apart isn't a new concept, as seen in some of television's most popular shows. Netflix's The Crown, depicting Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip's separate rooms.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
The stars of I Love Lucy even banned from sharing a bed by censors in the 50s.
The reality is the stigma that we attach to sleeping apart today has not been the same throughout the course of history. But sort of post-sexual revolution, we have this very strong belief that the marital bed is how all couples should sleep.
My husband and I have separate rooms, and everybody wants to know why.
Newlyweds Kelsey Thompson and husband Chad are racking up millions of views on social media after Kelsey posted videos of their luxurious his and hers bedroom suites.
Let's compare the two, because some people on the internet are upset that his is a little bit bigger. Both have restoration hardware furniture. Both have seating areas, king-size beds, dressers. He's got his seating area, king-size bed, dresser.
We are incredibly blessed. We didn't walk into this life. It was hard earned.
The couple spending most of the day together, then each winding down in their own separate wings.
We say goodnight and we go to our sanctuaries.
I just said goodnight to my husband. Let's get ready for bed.
Alexa, prepare the bedroom. See you in 8 hours. We spend the bulk of our days together, so those few hours at night when we're sleeping, we don't even notice them.
The two have slept separately since the start of their marriage.
I'm a tosser and turner, so that gave me tremendous anxiety of thinking, am I disturbing the other person?
I shared with him that I had actually written down on a piece of paper that my partner might be open to sleeping in separate rooms down the road. And when I shared that with him, he got like really bright-eyed. It just was like, it was such a perfect fit. It was like, oh, this is awesome. It's like, I manifested this guy.
Kelsey and Chad have customized their bedrooms to optimize sleep.
I've got my bed set up exactly for me. So I've got the mattress that I love. I have a temperature control on it, the sheets that I like. Now I also love that I have a seating area. I'll sit here and I'll read. I feel very blessed that this is all mine.
I have an organic mattress. I've got a blower that blows cool air right between the sheets to keep me cool, and I have a grounding pad, so I'm getting connection with the earth as I sleep. We're both very happy with our setups. In fact, we couldn't be happier.
In more ways than one.
There's always time for having fun. And we are newlyweds, so.
And we have a lot of bedrooms in the house.
They say sleeping apart has actually brought them closer together.
You basically have to date, you have to prioritize time together, and you just get to have a good night's sleep, which makes you show up better in all areas of your life.
You're stinky now too, huh?
As for Linsey and Jared, they say their sleep divorce has been a marriage saver.
What has this done for y'all's relationship?
We're best friends, but then there's also time apart, and that's whenever we're going to sleep.
I think a lot of people get a little bit hung up on the symbolic parts of a relationship, that like they're your other half and they complete you, and we shouldn't complete each other. We should be two complete people that chose to do life together.
Our thanks to Ashen. And now a look ahead at tomorrow's show. We're behind the scenes on Ballerina Farm with the power couple behind the lifestyle brand gone viral.
When people try to label you, they try to say things like trad wife. How does that make you feel?
And when we come back, as GLP-1s help melt the pounds off, some are choosing to update their wardrobes the old-fashioned way in brick-and-mortar stores. Why those dressing rooms feel like a fashion runway.
The bottom line for me is shopping is fun, and it hasn't been for years and years.
Welcome back. More than 1 in 10 Americans are on GLP-1 drugs for weight loss, according to a Gallup poll. And some retail stores say they're seeing the results, with shoppers flooding in for whole new wardrobes. Here's ABC's Rebecca Jarvis.
45 down, and I've just been like scrapping together different things.
A new look sometimes requires a new wardrobe.
I also don't know what size I am anymore.
But we are going to try the large just to see.
And for many people using GLP-1s, shrinking waistlines are leading to more shopping in stores instead of online.
GLP-1 users are often browsing more in stores because they need to physically try things on. And these are people who perhaps were double XLs. They may not know how to dress a size medium body.
Sarah Huber from Wisconsin says GLP-1s helped transform her life after dropping 50 pounds, but her wardrobe needed updating.
It's just a world of difference, whereas I used to always pick up, you know, like a flowy type shirt. It was all the same style. And now I've been drawn to color, bright color, things that are more fitted. I just am trying to figure that out and trying to navigate that right now. Like, what is my style?
Sarah joining the more than 1 in 10 U.S. adults who have been on GLP-1s for weight loss, as clothing retailers now react to shoppers like her who are searching for the perfect fit.
I'm down a total of 122 pounds.
Total weight loss is 17 pounds in 16 weeks.
Even celebs like elite tennis player Serena Williams telling Oprah about starting on the medication.
And I thought, like, I'm not going to take the shortcut. You know, I'm going to work harder. But then eventually I was like, I've tried everything. I've tried every diet.
Real Housewives star Dolores Catania, too, telling Nightline co-anchor Juju Chang she lost 30 pounds on a GLP-1.
A lot of vegetables. There's the medication. That's hilarious. I didn't even think about that. That is a supply that you wish you had.
But now, needles are no longer needed.
The Wegovy pill is semaglutide and previously was only available via injection.
The Wegovy pill is the first ever oral GLP-1 for weight loss. And what's great is the efficacy of the pill is very close to the injection form.
Eli Lilly also sells an FDA-approved GLP-1 medication in pill form called Foundeo.
We wanted to create an easy-to-use once-a-day pill that they could use just like any other medicine.
The medication also treats a chronic health condition, reducing risks like heart disease. As more people jump on GLP-1s, retailers are seeing increased interest in shopping in person. Ross noted a 17% increase in comparable store sales, which it is attributing to increased foot traffic. Urban Outfitters also says it saw an 8% increase in retail sales, thanks in part to more in-store traffic, though the companies did not specifically mention weight loss drugs.
GLP-1 users are shoppers who want to explore. It feels better to go shopping in person than it does to look at something on a tiny box on a screen online. They want to feel seen, they want to feel supported and styled. So we should expect retailers to invest in personal styling services, more associates on the floor to support these shoppers as they're trying things on in their dressing room.
Another challenge of rebuilding that wardrobe, the continual need for smaller sizes.
I promise you, when you go to put that stuff on 3 weeks later, you're not going to be able to fit it.
Lisa Prim says she lost 115 pounds over 2 years with the help of a GLP-1.
I think my size changed almost every month.
She shares her journey dressing for her changing body on social media.
The clothes would come, I would order them, and by the time they arrived and I put them on, I would realize that they were too big. And so a lot of times I had to send those clothes back and size down.
Some GLP-1 users have decided to postpone shopping until they reach their goal weight.
Find transitional pieces, things you can belt, things you can figure out, and wait until you are at your desired weight.
I shop a lot, and yes, I feel more confident in clothing now. Obviously, it's a lot more fun. It's easier to find things that look good than it was when I was bigger, and I love shopping and I love fashion.
And for people like Sarah, the dressing room experience is now all about the fit.
The bottom line for me is shopping is fun, and it hasn't been for years and years at this point.
Our thanks to Rebecca. When we come back, behind-the-scenes moments of Tate McRae's Golden Lollapalooza performance that's gone viral. And finally, a look behind the scenes at singer Tate McRae's Golden Lollapalooza moment. Here's ABC's Hannah Patah with tonight's Nightlight.
Maybe I tried to call you off like a bad habit.
She's the Canadian singer-songwriter behind global hits like Greedy and You Broke Me First. But over the weekend, Tate McRae going for gold. The Grammy nominee stunning the crowds at Lollapalooza and Osheaga music festivals when she disappeared from the stage and emerged covered in a quick-drying gold paint.
The crowd was so loud, it was actually insane. It was the most surreal and amazing experience ever.
The 23-year-old singer's creative team pulling back the curtain on how they pulled this off. Creative director Ludovic de Saint-Cerna says they rehearsed the show for over a month in the hopes of topping Tate's viral VMAs performance where she sang in a sandpit.
We had the team that built the set for the stage hid the gold bath the whole time. It was just covered the whole time, and dancers were dancing on it like you had no idea something was hidden there.
What looked effortless on stage required careful technical planning and a crew with experience. So McRae's team tapped the folks who sourced the show-stopping slime at the Kids' Choice Awards.
It's about the look of it, the weight of it, how pretty it can get, how messy it can get, how safe it can be, and just like wanting to have this like incredible vision of her like disappearing and the fans thinking that's it, that's the end of the show, she disappeared, and then actually she comes back out like a gold goddess. And at the same time we had fireworks going on. It was a full grand finale.
Our thanks to Hannah. And that's Nightline for this evening. Thanks for the company, America. Good night.